Good morning, friends. I'm not a life coach. I'm not a therapist. I'm a mom. Oh, it's early. I'm up. Thank you for coming on my journey. Today is motorcycle day. No, yesterday was motocross down in Anaheim. My husband does. He used to ride motorcycles, and it's in his blood. It never gets out. And then, so today we're going down to somewhere local, and they're all gonna get on their bikes and go up these hills. And I wanna say Mission Viejo somewhere. So that's what we're doing today. I'm excited. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a life coach. My name is Ina Irby. Good morning. Courage to change. Here we go. I'm gonna take a sip. It's good. Haven't read it yet. I was terribly confused about the meaning of compassion. When I came to Al-Anon, I thought it meant making excuses for the alcoholic or covering bad checks. Al-Anon helped me to find another word for this behavior. Quote, enabling, end quote. I learned that when I cleaned up the consequences of alcoholic behavior, I enabled the alcoholic to continue drinking comfortably and acting out without having to pay the price. A more compassionate way to respond to those I love might be to allow them to face the consequences of their actions, even when it will cause them pain. How do I know whether a particular action is enabling? While this is not always clear, I find it helpful to look carefully at my motives. Am I trying to interfere with the natural consequences of a loved one's choice? Am I trying to do for someone what they could do for themselves? Am I doing what I think is best for me? Do I resent what I am doing? If so, is it really a loving choice? Sometimes the most compassionate thing I can do is to let others take responsibility for their behavior. Today's reminder. Today I will remember that I have choices, and so does the alcoholic. I will make the best choices I can and allow others in my life to do the same without interference. Today's quote is from Al-Anon, Faces Alcoholism. So, quote, I must learn to give those I love the right to make their own mistakes and recognize them as theirs alone. Excuse me. So, quote, I must learn to give those I love the right to make their own mistakes and recognize them as theirs alone, end quote. I like that. Excuse me, I'm still waking up. I like this one. This is affirmations for the inner child. Criticism. January 5th. I will allow my inner child to receive constructive criticism. Inside of me lives a 12-year-old who takes every remark as a criticism. This child transforms every comment into a judgment of her self-worth. Quote, "You're bad. You can't do anything right," end quote. So she plants her feet, puts her hands on her hips, and yells back, quote, "Shut up. You can't tell me what to do," end quote. I'm worn out by her angry, combative stance. Today, I will allow my inner child to receive constructive criticism. I can listen to the feedback from others without becoming defensive. I can take some time to reflect on it and ask myself, quote, "Does this behavior need to change?" End quote. I no longer have the need to say, quote, "You are wrong," end quote, and to make myself, quote, "right," end quote. My inner self is already right. I can change my actions to reflect her shining image. Okay, friends. I hope this helps you on your healing journey. Follow your bliss and be good humans.